Welcome to the Blooming League of Original Podcasts.
Hey there! It's time to get popped on culture, the official Puzzle Hub Pop Quiz podcast. And welcome to game number 5. I'm your new host, Matt Young, and for today's special theme, we're going to test your knowledge on musical groups, including bands, boy bands, girl groups, and vocal ensembles. In this episode, there'll be 5 games. 3 are puzzle-based, next there'll be a pop quiz, and then we'll finish up with an anagram puzzle for you to solve until the next episode. Play against your friends or the clock and see how you go. All right, let's get into it, shall we? Game 1, songs in the key of words. I'm going to give you 3 key words that appear within 8 different songs. Pretty simple. If you guess the song correctly on the first keyword, give yourself 3 points. If you guess it on the second, give yourself 2 points. Which of course means give yourself 1 for guessing it on the third and final keyword. So let's see how you go. Ready? First clue. Fantasy. Landslide. Reality. That was Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Second clue. Lights. Carrie. Home. Of course, that's All the Small Things by Blink-182. Next up, Valentino, Crystal, Italian. That's right, it was Manic Monday by the Bangles. I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. Alrighty, fourth, picked, bunch, glance. I Want You Back by the Jackson 5. How are you going so far? Next up, Lady, Glitters, Buying. Have a Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. Lonely, Gazing, Window. That one was a little bit hard for me, but that was Waterfalls by TLC. Here's our 7th clue. Walked, smile, cool. Of course, that was Stop by Spice Girls. And lastly, Honey, Bees, Envy. My Girl by The Temptations. And time's up. How did you go in that round? So moving on now to game 2. The second game is called Letter Banks. And this one's a little trickier. In this quiz, I'm going to give you a group of letters which ultimately make up a word when certain letters are multiplied. For example, MISP is the letter bank for Mississippi, and ABRCD is the letter bank for abracadabra. So you may need a pen and paper for this one. And if you're using Spotify and need a little extra time, be sure to put the speed on halftime. And lastly, to help you along, I'm going to give you the letters in the order that they appear in the answer. And you'll have 10 seconds on the clock to try to solve each band or vocal group. Are you ready to tackle this round? So, first clue. Now this has 2 words in the name. A, L, S, I, N, T. A-L-S-I-N-T. The answer is All Saints. Here's another one with 2 words. T-A-K-E-H. T-A-K-E-H. The answer is Take That. Another 2-worder, M-I-L-V-A-N. M-I-L-V-A-N. Of course, that was Milli Vanilli. How are we going so far? This is a single word. B-A-N-R-M. B-A-N-R-M. This is a great example. Bananarama. For our next one, it's another two-word band. S-C-I-O-R-T-E. S-C-I-O-R-T-E. That was the Scissor Sisters, one of my all-time favorites. The last one, we're going to give you a three-word band. G-O-D-L-S. G-O-D-L-S. That was Goo Goo Dolls. I did warn you that round was a little trickier. So for game 3, we're going to ask, what's in a name? As we test you on your knowledge of original names of bands. Game 3 is by any other name. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to give you the original names of the band. You have 5 seconds to work out what names they're now known as. First clue, Girls' Time. Who were Girls' Time, T-Y-M-E, now known as? It's Destiny's Child. N-Y-N-U-K, or as I would like to say, Nanook. That is New Kids on the Block. How about this one? The Primettes. Of course, for all of you my age, you'd know that's the Supremes. Our next clue, Trigger. Now known as Foreigner. How about this one? The Detours. That was The Who. Lastly, Unique Attraction. Did you work it out? It was Boys to Men, or Boys 11 Men, if you're nasty. How are you going so far? Are you beating your friends? Excellent. Next up, we've got our pop quiz. 10 trivia questions based on today's theme, and maybe a few bonus points if you're lucky. You'll have 5 seconds to guess the answer. So, ready for question number 1? Zach, Taylor, and Isaac are members of which group? Hanson. Of course, they're famous for Mbop. Crash Test Dummies were formed in which country? Canada, or as I like to say, Canada. Third question. Finish this album title. Never mind the bollocks. Here's the... The answer is Sex Pistols. The album is the 2020 debut album by which K-pop group? Blackpink. Jada Pinkett Smith performs lead vocals for which metal band? Wicked Wisdom. Said and Done was the 1995 debut album by which boy band? Boyzone. 7th question. According to Wikipedia, the Beatles were the last band to top the US Billboard end-of-year album charts. In which year did they achieve this? (2001). Which 3 opera singers made up the operatic supergroup The Three Tenors? 1 point for each correct answer. It was Placido Domingo, Jose Carreras, and Luciano Pavarotti. You ready for this one? Mesopotamia, Funplex, and Rock Lobster are hits by which band? The B-52s. And finally, In which year did ABBA form? That's right, the year I was born, 1972. How did you go on that round? And how'd you go overall? Add up your scores and let us know on Twitter. Lastly, before we go, the answer to last week's anagram, stingy scam, is gymnastics. So, to leave you with this week's anagram puzzle, which is the name of a popular boy band, and the clue is Enid Kroon Tie. ENIDCROONTIE. Enid Kroon Tie. ENIDCROONTIE. Tune in next episode to find out the answer to that one. That's it for me. I've been Matt Young, your host and quizmaster, and you can find me on the socials at Matt Young Actor. Or check out the podcast that I've started at The Story Chunder. You can also find the Puzzle Hub at The Puzzle Hub. Huge thanks to composer Bobby Cronin for the theme music. Check below for his details. And be sure to check out our other shows on the Bloop Network, especially Thrash and Treasure, where you'll hear incredible interviews with genuine icons of stage and screen. So until the next game, I've been Matt, you've been Popped on Culture, and I shall see you next time. See ya!